Hi, I'm a higher dimensional being having a human experience. For we are many. Today, I come with love and light, peace and harmony, as always. It have come to my attention that there are many angels here in the human form, many higher dimensional beings here in the human form that are stuck within the dark and shadow places based on what they have experienced through their childhood trauma or through adulthood, and they do not find or see the way out. So they have created false identity that keep them stuck within the shadow places, and they do not know how to seek God. They have lost touch with their higher self. They have lost touch with their spirit team, and they cannot connect to the divine. So they stay stuck within the darkness and allow the devil to steal and take away their true identity, to take away their blessing, to take away their prosperity and that which the divine has put them here on the planet. So I am going to share a little bit of what I have experienced this lifetime in this human body from the hands of the people that should love, respect, and protect me. I can speak about this now because I have done the shadow work and I have healed and released that which that no longer serve me. As we as collective leave the year of 2025, the year of the snake, many of us has done the work or in the process of doing the work. And we have come to a place that we now can speak about our trials and tribulation, our pain and our abandonment, our childhood trauma in a way that doesn't cause our soul to feel any emotion towards the past anymore. There were times in my life from a young age to my young adulthood, I was sexually violated by family members. My higher self and spirit team wants me to now speak about this, because 2025 is the year of the snake, of sharing our skin. As we move forward to the year of the fiery horse, 2026, many higher dimensional beings, higher dimensional angels that are here in the human form, they are stuck within the dark and shadow places based on childhood traumas, mental manipulations from family members, from friends, from people that should protect them. They have picked up a false identity and they have stuck onto that falsehood and they cannot find their way out back to the light. Today I am going to share a little bit of my story so that whoever may stumble across this video that is experiencing the same thing or have experienced similar situation, know that you have to do the work. You have to be strong and do the work and let God lead you to a new destination so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can emulate the light that is within you all around you, so that there will be no more darkness within your mind, your body, and your soul. When I was much younger, I experienced sexually trauma, sexually abuse from family members. As I grew up, I couldn't remember most of the abuse that happened. Or I couldn't allow myself to believe that these things has happened to me. And my own family were part of it. I didn't want to think that way. In a Christian home, in a home that we drink the blood of Jesus for breakfast, dinner, and everything. We see a cockroach, we say blood of Jesus. We see a rat, we say blood of Jesus. I didn't want to believe that I was sexually violated by family members that are highly religious. When I decided to speak about my experience, I was met with complete betrayal by some of these family members that should have protected me. They were more concerned that it happened within their own home. They were never concerned about me. They were never concerned about me, the victim that was telling them what has happened to me. In one incident that I will share, there were many. But in this incident, I was in my young adulthood, and a family member who is my cousin told me and my other cousin that he wanted to take us somewhere to celebrate my birthday. I believe my drink was spiked because everybody else were okay. When we got home, his mother told him to bath me outside in front of everybody in the neighborhood. I remember communicating directly to the moon because the moon was big, blue and bright. I was looking at the moon completely embarrassed that my auntie, who is a very religious woman, would allow her son to put me out in the whole neighborhood, and everybody came to watch them bath me. So I had no choice at that time. My soul decided to completely connect to the moon that was over looking at me. From that day, I have the ability to speak to the moon directly, to connect with the energy, the healing energy with the moon. So the moon is my witness in my story of that night and in many stories in this lifetime on my soul journey. After my auntie allowed her son to bath me outside in the open, she told me to not go in her room or into the room to sleep. She told me to sleep in the kitchen, which I did. Or I didn't remember that anything happened. But on this occasion, when I was telling my family that I was sexually abused by other family members that are now pastors and higher members of society, my sister that was there with me on my birthday when my drink was spiked, she decided to tell me just so that everybody can downplay my sexual trauma that I experienced within the family and from other family members. She decided to bring up the day that I was being sexually abused that I couldn't remember. And she said in her word, and I quote, "I remember on that night when you were drunk and you were sleeping in the kitchen. I remember our cousin sexually violating you because I heard the sound and I woke up. And then I went there, it was happening, and I saw it happen. And I asked her, why didn't you do anything when you know that I was intoxicated and I was not told myself? I was laying there drunk and sleeping. She said, because I didn't want to interfere. So I went back to sleep. So I asked her, as a woman, now that I'm telling everybody in my family that there are things that happened to me from a young age, and now that I remember and I'm speaking about it, and you choose to now tell me about something that I don't even know happened, you're telling me now that it happened. She said, oh, well, now I just thought it's time for you to know. As she was telling me, my spirit team also started to communicate with me. That she's telling me now because her brother is one of these people that molested me from the young age. So they want me to be the doormat, They want me to be the scapegoat of the sexual trauma within a family that I have experienced. They want me to take that, and they want me to take it like it's not important and I'm not important. And it was time for me to just speak my truth, let go of my human family, and let the real inner work begin so that I can evolve in this lifetime as a higher dimensional being in this human body. I had to heal with no help from my family, from my friend group, and definitely not romantic lover. I had none, and there was no one there. It was God and my spirit team that led me in the valley of the shadow of death, where I had to sit with my shadow and do the healing work. I am speaking about this now because there are many angels here on our planet that are stuck within the human body, that have forgotten their divine calling, their divine purpose for which they are here, based on the childhood wounds and trauma, based on the sexual abuse and abandonment wounds, the sexual violation they have experienced. They are stuck within the manipulation of the mind game. Some of them are stuck within the mind that some family have caused a lot of black magic and evil spell on them to not be able to heal and do the work, that is causing them to neglect their soul purpose, to neglect their spirit, to not be able to hear from God, to not be able to see there is light at the tunnel. They are causing them to hold on to a false identity that allow them to stick through their manipulation and create evil within our matrix to themselves and other people, and to miss their own blessings. To not be able to see the truth, to not be able to speak the truth. It is by the grace of God and the guardians of my angel team that has allowed me to be here this hour, to not be able to shed tears. There have been many times in my life that I have been in a place where I am experiencing complete darkness. Darkness that was not created by me, but by dark forces within my own family, friends group, that I don't choose to speak about right now. But it has no power or hold over my life anymore. I have evolved and I am moving forward. And it is my prayer that you too be able to move forward, to be able to do the work. It's not going to be easy. You have to sit with your shadow. You have to sit within your own darkness and let your inner light speak, and let your inner light lead you to healing, lead you to the path that the divine intended for your soul in this lifetime. Once again, I am love and I am light. I am peace and I am harmony. May you experience love and light, peace and harmony, and may the divine light find you wherever you are and lead you through every dark path. And so it is.